Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome to Margaret's Kitchen, Comidas de mi Familia, Tu Sangre es Tu Sangre, my authentic New Mexico cookbook. Today I am going to be preparing mutton stew. My husband loves anything with lamb, and so mutton stew is an older sheep. It's one that's at least 2 years old. And so that's why it's called mutton. So anyway, so I'm going to be preparing that. So I have my lamb here, and I'm going to remove some of the bone, and then I have my onions. It says it says to always use 3 large onions, but I'm only using 2 large porque estos que bárbaro, they look like a softball. And then here's my papas. We'll cube them. I've already cubed my carrots. Zanahoria, I think it's what it's called in Spanish. So there are 3 large carrots. I have my chives, chopped parsley, my thyme, flour, salt and pepper. I have some beef broth. I have my butter, and then I have my oil, my olive oil. And so anyways, and then I'm going to be cooking it in my Dutch oven. So this one goes, of course it's called a Dutch oven, goes in the oven. But anyways, so I'm going to be using this. But before we do that, we're going to have to brown the meat in here. So I'm going to put just half of my oil in here, just to brown it a little bit once I finish doing that. So I'm going to put this in here, and I'm going to put it on my stove, and I'm going to put it on low. Very low. And so anyways, but so we're going to get started. So remember, www.nmcookbookmariabaca.com. Hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. I would so gratefully appreciate it. I really would. And so anyways, I'm getting up there. I'm not here for a beauty contest. Today is my this is my favorite shirt, and ya está todo bien, it's all stretched out y todo, so it's like funny for me. But anyways, so that's me today. So anyways, so what we're going to do right now is we're going to cut up the onion real quick. So it's a big onion, so I have to use all my con toda mi fuerza. And so anyways, so that's what I'm doing, mutton stew. So mutton stew is more native. It's a native food. I'm going to move my camera up just a little bit, just a tad. Yeah, because I felt like if I was talking down here. Oh yeah, mejor. So anyways, it's native. So a lot of times I hear people and they're just like, well, that's not how we do it, or this is how we do it. I'm more, como se dicen, Zacatecas, Mexico, and this and that people say, well, this is New Mexico, and our food is native. It's more native food. And so it is different. So you're not going to find the radishes and all kinds of stuff like that in your pozoles and stuff. It's different for us. We use a frozen pozole corn that is uncooked. So that's what we use too. So anyways, but I just thought I'd just kind of say that a little bit, because I know some people are like, oh my God, but it's more native cooking, and that's what it is for us. And I was never taught to use cumin in any of my meals, unless I'm cooking a meal that includes cumin, but not very often. And so anyways, so I just thought I'd kind of put that out there, because some people tell me, well, this or that, but that's kind of me. This is where I'm at. And so anyways, so mutton stew is very native. You go to the New Mexico State Fair, and if you go to the Indian Village, I don't know what they call it now. I don't think they've ever changed it. It's called the Indian Village. And you'll always find mutton stew during the New Mexico State Fair. And it's you know, like I said, my husband loves it. I learned to eat vorera, lamb, sheep, lamb, vorera, lo que quieras elegir. I learned to eat that from my in-laws because my father-in-law and his mother they always have vorera, you know. So, and in my family, we always had, you know, we would do more of the pork. And once in a while, we had beef if my grandpa or my uncle or somebody would butcher a cow. But for the most part, you know, we didn't. It was mostly, you know, we had pork and hamburger meat, lots of hamburger meat. But anyways, so when I came into his family 47 years ago, not bad, huh? We just celebrated our 45th wedding anniversary, and not bad. I always tell everybody, not bad for a 16 and 18-year-old, and he was in the Navy. So he had just joined the Navy a year before as a delayed entry program. So anyways, so I always say not bad for a 16 and 18-year-old. But anyways, so now, so that's how I learned to eat all this stuff, was because of my in-laws. And so today, you know, I'll probably go take him some, because that's my father-in-law's favorite. My mother-in-law always cooked. She always cooked borrega, you know. She said the other day it wasn't really her favorite, but I don't know about that, because she always made it. So, you know, because they always had it. So, and then my husband's grandfather, Grandpa Menes, they used to call him Grandpa Menes. He would make the borrega, and he would use the panza, you know, the tummy, and he would actually bake the tummy into menudo. You know, he'd bake it, you know, for menudo, but he would bake it in the oven, and he'd make like little chips. They were actually very delicious. And that was the first time I had ever tried that, you know, because of the fact is that most of your menudo comes from beef tripe. And this one no era, this one was the, you know, de la borrega. So my mother-in-law, I always remember that day, and she baked it in the oven for him, and it was pretty good, you know. It was good. And like I said, you know, my love of cooking is very different than most people, and that's just more because that's what I grew up really watching everybody cook, you know. Rinse my knife a little bit. But anyway, so with the onions, you're just gonna cut them in quarters. So I'm holding my knife different because I'm not dicing, I'm only cubing. So, and I know some people say, oh my God, in culinary school, you couldn't have done it like that. But you know, I went to culinary school at home with my tias and my grandmas and my mom, and you know, that was my culinary school. But anyways, but yeah, so anyways, so that's what I'm doing. So it just asked to cube it, okay? Just cube it. And you want that flavor of the onion, because also the onion does take away that lammy taste, that, you know, chivo taste. That's how you say sheep in Spanish. So anyway, so here's all the cebolla. Here's all my cebolla. Now, I'll put this aside, and I'm gonna do the papas. Let me rinse this real quick. And I love this knife. This is my favorite knife. So I use it for everything. You know, but anyway, so that's, so I'm making them a little chunky. Okay, so look, they're just chunkies. And, you know, usually only either 2 large potatoes or, you know, maybe 4 small potatoes. So that'll be good. You want all that flavor. And if you're a lamb person, you don't mind all that flavor. But anyway, so again, you know, thank you all for being so kind on my channel. I really appreciate it. I love nice. So that's come. I'm always saying, be nice, do your prayers, do your squats. Except now I can't do my squats. My knee. I have what they call like a baker's cyst or something. So yeah, it's out of whack. Been on my feet a lot. Maybe that's why. But anyways, but I'm still standing. Okay, so this is all completed. All my papas. My papas, my onions, my carrots, todo. So now, what I'm going to do is, see, this is the meat. And this is how I bought it already. I bought this meat. I didn't know we didn't butcher a lamb. So this has a lot of hueso. So I'm going to make sure and take out all the hueso. And then I know what hubby will do with it. So he'll fry it up like chicharrones. And then just gnaw on those huesos. So I'm not cutting. You want it a little chunky. See? So that's how I'm doing it. So by the time you take out all this hueso, it's like somebody said, oh my God, I don't got time to watch you cut all that meat up or this or that. Pero que le hace, you know, come back, check it out. And so I just, you know, I haven't done a long video in a while, so I thought this is always nice. And stuff, so look at, see? It's just all the little huesito. Yeah, I got this at they had it at the Mexican store actually. It's called El Super, and that's where I get my my cazuelas from as well. So it's here in Albuquerque, and in California where I get my other cazuelas, it's called Northgate, and in Vista. And so, see, I told you, mucho hueso. And so anyways, that's where I get it all at and stuff. So oh yeah, look at this. It's like the like, what do you call it, the riblets or something. So anyway, so they had this special, and hubby saw it and he's like, oh, that sounds so good. And I was like, all right, you know. So but actually in February, around my husband's birthday, my brother-in-laws are gonna butcher a borrega, and then I'm not gonna do this one, and they're gonna butcher a borrega for hubby, so that way he can he's gonna teach you guys how to make the burriñates. And so old school, so they're gonna butcher it because hubby can't butcher animales, you know, it's just not in him anymore. So, which is okay, you know. So his brothers are hunters, so they're all hunters. His nephew, his brothers, 2 brothers he has, and 2 nephews, but only 1 nephew is a hunter. And but anyways, so he so they're gonna go ahead and butcher for him so that I can for his birthday. They're gonna just do it for his birthday, so it'll be good. So it's not gonna, you know, once all this hueso's taken out, it's not a lot. Y como lo limpio, you know, it's not. But anyway, so yeah, so they're gonna do that for him. So we'll be making burriñates in February around his birthday. It's in Rich's birthday's in February, so we're gonna be doing it then. So a ver, see what happens at that point. Oh, you know, this meat era puro, you know, there was a lot of hueso in this meat. As a matter of fact, look, this is all the hueso. You know, you'd say, well, this looks like there's meat. Yeah, it does, but so here's what I came out with, which is fine, So now, let me wash my hands. paper towels galore. My goodness. I'm gonna put this here. So anyways, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna slot it spoon. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna move the camera. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna turn the heat up. I'm gonna put it on a medium. And then bring the meat. The potatoes, the onions, and the garlic. Potatoes and onions and the carrots. Hello. And the extra oil, because we're going to need the extra oil. So now, oh, it's coming along. And then in the meantime, I'm going to preheat the oven. That way it gets it going. And it's nice and ready. Make sure I don't have nothing in there. Well, I do have tortilla pan. Tortilla pan. Tengo mis tortillas. Sending tortillas to mi hijita. So, anyways, to our granddaughter that's in the Navy. Oh, nice. Gonna brown it just a little bit and rinse this bowl. I'm just gonna brown it till you don't see no more red. Keep mixing it. Yeah, making tortillas to send her. I have a big old box to send her, and so yes, it's expensive to send the box, but you know it's cheaper than an airline ticket these days. And so this way she always has a taste of home. Turn it up a little because it's a cast iron. So look at this. Let me show you. See. So you want to brown the meat. Look at this. See? Till you don't see no more red. And then so now, doesn't look too bad. So see, look. So now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna scoop it into the bowl, and then I'm gonna do the papas. Look at that. And then we'll put it in the oven. You know, I don't always use Dutch ovens because they are doggone heavy. So I don't always use them. And so, like I said, they're just so heavy. And, ooh, and then I'll show you all the caldo. And it's just browning it a little bit, you know, and that's all that you're doing. Ahora te enseño el caldo. Okay, that's all the meat there. Let me show you. See? Looks good, huh? Okay, so now we'll put the onions in and let the onions cook. Turn just a little bit. we want the onions just to get a little translucent. So you gotta keep, mixing them. You don't want them to burn either, but they'll be good. And there's a lot of people don't like onion, but onion's good. I mean, our grandson, one of our grandsons, he eats it like an apple. If he had an opportunity, he'll eat it that way. He loves onions and stuff. So, he'll ask for onion rings, right? And he peels the breading off and eats just the onion. And so he's so cute. I just love my grandsons. They're all so funny. The other day, our other grandson, our youngest one, he's so funny. He was hungry. He says, "Oh, I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat." And so he got the jar of peanut butter, and guess what? That's what he ate. He sat there eating it with a spoon. He didn't want no bread, no nothing. He was just content with peanut butter. So anyways, but yeah, I'm so excited for this dish. I really am. I haven't done this in a long time. Look at that. And you know what? The borrega doesn't smell lammy. It doesn't smell strong or nothing like that. So I'm glad for that. So then as soon as that's done, then we're going to add the potatoes and the carrots. And then we'll add this comes later. So I got to add the carrots now because carrots are a little finicky, more finicky. So I'm gonna add the carrots and then the potatoes because it's at that point, and you want everything to cook together. Oh, nice. I just love that holy grail. There's always onions and carrots and, potatoes or onions, carrots, celery. I love it, Let me show you what it looks like. See? Nice, huh? Oven's ready. Seems to me. You don't want the onions too translucent. You just want everything to coat. So you just want it to, a little tender at the same time, but not. Just want to break down the onion a little bit. Because, onion, it gets, it gets soft and, translucent is how they call it. But we don't want it to get too soft right now because we want it just to, to coat well until they're a little tender. And then we'll add it's coming along. Then we'll add the carne, we'll add the papas, the mix, then we'll add the broth, salt, pepper. Hubby can sit there tasting it already. He's like, can hardly wait for this. Uncle Manuel, one day I made a leg of lamb. Uncle Manuel, rest in peace. He passed away a few years ago. But anyways, and I made a leg of lamb. Oh my God, he loved it. So when he was back home in California, he messages me and then he called me and he says, "I'm craving your lamb. Now you gotta tell me exactly how to make it." He goes, "How to prepare it?" He goes, "Because I really am craving it." And so I walked him through it. He said it came out fantastic. He said, "Didn't taste like mine, exactly like mine, but you know what? Everything's gonna have your taste buds in it. You're cooking it the same, but maybe you added a pinch more salt, and it's okay because it's your kitchen, and you cook it for the liking of your family and stuff. So that's how it is. So if you add a pinch more of salt, it's okay. If you add a pinch more of garlic or lo que sea, it's okay. It's all good. So, okay, these are down a little bit. Let me show you. See? Nice and tender. They're breaking up. And I've been canning so much. Chili, todo. My uncle was here yesterday, and he was like, couldn't believe how fast I can. But I enjoy it. So that's the other thing. Look at that. Looks good, huh? Okay, now we're going to put the papas. Let me get the salt and pepper. And remember that the broth has salt. Let me mix it a little bit, and then we're done. Just a little, just incorporating all the salt and stuff. Now I'm going to add the lamb to it. And then we're going to add the broth. This is 14 ounces of beef broth. Just a little bit more of the beef broth. Just gonna add a little bit. It's about 3 more ounces. So now we gotta just let it come to a boil. Oh yeah. Look. Doesn't that look great? So now we wait for the boil. Okay, it's coming to a boil. So now, let me get my, ooh. Oh, it smells divine. Yes. Okay, you know me, I get all excited when it comes to comida. So now we're gonna cover it. Turn off the heat, cover it. And we're gonna let it cook in the oven for about 50 to 60 minutes. Till the meat's tender, everything's tender. So set the timer to 50 minutes. A ver cómo sale, ¿no? So remember, guys, Comidas de mi Familia, my authentic New Mexico cookbook, www.nmcookbookmariabaca.com. Don't forget, you guys, subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Invite all your friends and family and everybody you know. And even people you don't know, tell them to subscribe to my channel. You'll find true New Mexico cooking here. And native. Remember, it's native here. You know, I mean, the thing is that that's how we learned. So anyway, so we're going to do that, and welcome to Margaret's Kitchen. You know, I can't wait to taste this comida. It's going to be delicious. Yummo. Okay, well, I'm almost done making tortillas. Had to make a little extra because I'm sending a dozen to our granddaughter as well in her box. The oven is about to stop, so 2 more tortillas, and boy, are they delicious. I love making tortillas. And so, and again, you know, everybody makes tortillas different. It's just all in the way you roll, you know, and how you roll it. It's all in the hand. And so usually I do the wet side down, and then I turn it, turn it, and then do it again. But anyways, and so by the time that I'm done rolling the last tortilla, the tortilla is ready to turn, and then cook it, and then we're gonna pull out the Dutch oven. And let's see how it all came out. I'm so excited to get a spoon out because we're gonna try it. See? Oh! And then put that one in, and then we are ready. Wow, Margaret's Kitchen's cooking it up this week, I'll tell you. You know, there's just so much always going on, you know, and I would like to record every day, but I can't. I have a family. I have, my husband, he has many, many, many doctor's appointments, and so if I could film every day, I certainly would, Last tortilla, and then I have my slotted spoon. I have a bowl for the juice, for the liquid, and then I'm gonna move this because I'm gonna need to bring my chives. Everything is fresh chives, fresh parsley, and fresh thyme. Thyme. Got some manteca, butter, and my flour, because we're gonna use that so that we can make a como se dice, like a gravy. And let me get my whisk. Hubby moved my drawers the other day. I told him, I go, there's something wrong. One of my drawers wasn't working properly. So anyways, I'm using my, whisk that has the, what is it called? I don't know. So it doesn't scratch my pants. Okay, this one's done. So now, oven is done. Woohoo! And I'm gonna get this, turn that off. I'll put this in the oven. And while I have the oven open, guess what? It's time to pull out my pot. Ugh. Sucker's heavy. So, oh my gosh, this looks amazing. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna get the camera so you guys can see it. Look at that. Doesn't it look amazing? Okay, so I'm gonna stir it and get all the carnitas out. Put it there. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Look at this. I'm going to put all this, separate it. And that's because I'm going to do the gravy. Look at that. Hubby's going to want to take a bath in this. He can roll in it. He loves lamb. I'll tell you, he loves it. Forgot to turn that off. Yummo! Look at that. We are cooking it up today. And you know, and this doesn't take long to prepare. You know, you're thinking probably about 2 hours, you know, from start to finish. I'm saying maybe 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Yeah, about 2.5 hours. Okay. Almost done taking all this out. And you know, I just thought about it. I'm gonna need something to pull the. And I don't like to scratch my pots, so you know, so I do what I have to do. Takes a little bit longer. But you gotta take care of your equipment. Okay. I think one more papita right there. Yep. Oh, it was an onion. Una cebollita. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this aside, and now I'm going to put the liquid in this bowl. A ver si no me quemo. Pull that. I knew there was a little papita there. Okay, so now, oh my God, look at this broth. Oh, it smells delicious. I'll put that there. Now, I'm gonna put my butter. Okay, let the butter melt. So you just want it to melt with the, it's okay to clean your sides. Does that help? I'm doing it with one hand. So you guys be patient. Paciencia. Wow, check it out. Okay, so now I'll put my flour. I put just a little bit more butter, just a little bit. That's because I love butter. And the reason is because I did put a little bit more flour because I do have a lot of liquid. So, which is good, which is okay. Oh yeah. And as soon as this is melted, look at this. So you make your little greve. El greve. Okay, now put your thyme, parsley, and chives. Make sure I got it all. There was still a little bit in here. Okay. Mix it again. You want it just to cook down just a little bit. See? Okay. Now okay, I'll put the liquid. Ouch. And let it come to a boil. I like to put the lid on it so it could boil. It's just me. And the knobs are hot on this thing, so always be very cautious when you're doing this, because Lord, te puedes quemar bien bien. But anyways, so check it out. Like hubby's already like, look at the tortillas, mira. Mijita's gonna love her tortillas. You know what? I'm gonna get a piece of this. Get a little one. Oh yeah, here's a Oh yeah. Wow. Man, that meat is tender, tender. Wow. That is delicious. Oh yeah, seriously. I gotta say, I did pretty good. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, guys, be nice. Be nice. Again, welcome to Margaret's Kitchen, Comidas de mi Familia, tu sangre es tu sangre. Remember to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up and be nice. But anyways, look, it's boiling. Let me take this off. Okay. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing. Okay, watch. See, it's boiling. Nice, huh? Hey. Remember, if you haven't ordered my cookbook, www.nmcookbookmariabaca.com. Okay, so that's completed. Now, for the Feast of Resistance, we are going to add our veggies and everything to this. Oh my gosh. You can't even, like, very little lammy taste. Very good. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look at that. They look amazing. Okay. Now get rid of the slotted spoon. We don't need that anymore. Okay, guys, guess what? Guess who's here to try my meal? But I'm going to serve myself as well. And I already served him. But this is his favorite meal, so let's see what my veteran has to say. Come on. Let's see.
Let's try this right now.
How is it?
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
Is it delicious?
What you need
Buen
is
provecho.
what you need here is smell-o-vision. I think you would fall in love with it.
Mmm.
Tender.
Wow.
Wow. Good. Very good.
Delicious? Mmm. It is amazing. You guys, thank you all for being a part of my kitchen. We'll talk to you soon. Love you all. God bless you. Don't forget to be nice. Don't forget to do your squats. And most of all, pray. Talk to you soon. Love you all. Bye.